as we load into the final matchup of Sunday Community Skirmish number 132. Grand Finals, once again, between Skyborne and Fancy Cloud Dancers. This matchup will happen on Canyon Ambush. Once again, it is a canyonous map with lots of places to ambush, and my spiel is done on that. You have been spared that one. Ship number 1 is the Reborn, piloted by Sunstrom. We have a Hades Mobula with double Artemis on the bottom, Gap and Flare on the wings, ship number 2. And we have a pause called so that they can get their final team member into the match. The second ship is the Solidus Bucket. It is piloted by Solidus Bucket. On the short side, we have a Hwacha and a Carronade. On the long side, a Lumberjack and a Hwacha with a Gatling and a Flare. Ship number 3 is the Fancy, piloted by Demoncio. It is a Hades Mobula with a with the Artemis flamethrower on the bottom, and a Gatling and an Artemis on the wings. And ship number 4 is the Predado, piloted by Spudnik. It's a Hwacha fish with double side Caro. I did that in 2 breaths.
That's pretty awesome. So, I must say this, my money on this match is on the Fancy Cloud Dancers. I'm going to predict a Fancy Cloud Dancer victory.
Yeah, that's not surprising. They're looking to get their final member into the match. That's why we are pausing. Not a surprise. Looks like they're trying to get him in. You are predicting a Fancy Cloud Dancers victory. Is that correct?
Yep.
Give me a score prediction with that as well.
I'll call it at 5-3.
5-3 is the call. That's what Huskar's predicting. I would actually.
I didn't predict anything.
That's what I predicted.
I'm sorry. Why do I keep confusing you two? Oh my goodness. What is wrong with me today?
I mean, I may be bad. I'm not Husker bad.
Luharis, I'm sorry. Senpai still notices you. It's fine.
I don't know. I feel hurt. I have to go do something very dramatic now and create a plot element.
It's okay. It's okay. You got your aggression out on me yesterday. It's fine.
Wait, what did yesterday?
Yeah, you did yesterday, remember?
I don't, actually.
You did. Remember you ram
It was
killed
like
me when I was on
3 a.m.
Squid. Yeah, you still got it out on me.
Oh, that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm sorry, last night's kind of fuzzy. It was like
That's okay.
3 a.m. running caffeine.
Yeah, it's all good. Of course, we're waiting for the unpause at this point. We're hopefully going to get a are we going to get somebody on that Mobula? This is not good for the Fancy Cloud Dancers.
Oh no.
Unpause soon calls Huskar.
What you could do if you were blue here is just continuously try to fall back or avoid any engagement.
Will we have a gentlemanly pause though? That could happen.
It could happen.
Unpause has been called. The 2 minutes has expired.
I'd say blue should just backpedal here.
Probably for the... They are going to backpedal here. Skyborne, meanwhile, not going to make the pause themselves. Skyborne is not moving in, though. So this could be a gentlemanly pause. No, they're turning. Are they going to move in? We'll keep an eye on the matchup here. We will make sure that the person that comes in has the correct loadout. Huskar, if you would please, what is the loadout that was called on that person that will be backfilling?
So you look at that AI loadout, and then you give it burst.
Give it burst ammo. Perfect. Okay. Outstanding.
Extinguisher, not Kim.
Extinguisher, not Kim. Yes. There you go. That's the call right there. And it looks like Red is going to allow for a gentlemanly pause. It looks like that's what's going to happen here. Just without the gentlemanly pause call. Very sporting of both sides, allowing time to allow the one person who's not in to jump in. Timer is running though, so be aware of that. That timer has resumed. We got about, I believe, 18 minutes roughly in the match.
18:39.
Pretty close. Okay. All right, we are waiting for that one person to jump in. Can we give our pause? Yes, that is a valid reason to give a pause right there from Skyborne. Skyborne is willing to do it. Pause has been granted. So we are going to have a double pause. Both teams burning their pause to allow Dementio to get his last crew member on board.
Maybe it's all a clever ruse. There is no crew member.
Oh, that
They're
would be a
actually going to-
hell of
This
a
is the
clever
future of
ruse.
playing the timer.
They're gonna burn out the clock so much. I think it's a coin flip. So 1d2 rolled. Heads or tails will be called.
Oh, the match chat. The match chat is wonderful. We need to keep it clear, but let's. Oh my god. It's great. How about this weather we've been having? Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Well timed. Urzi asking how defensively Skyborne wants to play. Apparently, Skyborne is playing very defensively right now. So defensively, they've called a pause to allow Skyborne to get their last member in. Or excuse me, for Fancy Cloud Dancers to get their last crew member in. I'm sorry, I had it backwards. Fancy Cloud Dancers, of course, is blue. They're the ones that is missing a crew member. And Fancy is, of course, Fancy right now is enjoying their vacation in the Cumulus Nimbus right there. The Predtado doing Predtado things. Not sure what Predtado things are right now, but they're apparently Predtado things.
Interesting.
Yes. Meanwhile, Red just camping out, having a picnic right there. Could have some s'mores involved, not sure. And they're not offering us streamer s'mores. This is rude. We need s'mores over here. Why are these people not offering us
Senpai,
s'mores?
I made you a bento. That doesn't count.
No, I'm talking about the teams involved.
So you want them now instead of me? I see how it is. Just break my heart even more, will you? And there goes the pause.
Okay, so unpause has been called. Blue does not have that person in play. That means that they will be going with an AI going forward unless they get that last person on board. We are finally underway here. Once again, we'll do the quick ship call out. Ship number 1 is the Reborn, piloted by Sunstrom. We have a Hades up top, double Artemis bottom. Side is the Gatling and the Flare. Ship number 2, of course, is the Solidus Bucket. Galleon, piloted by Solidus Bucket. The Hwacha Caro short side, long side is the Lumberjack and the Hwacha with a Gatling and a Flare on the back. Ship number 3 is the Fancy, piloted by Dementio. The Hades Mobula with an Artemis and a Flamethrower bottom. Gatling and an Artemis on the wings. And ship number 4, the Predtado, a Hwacha Fish, piloted by Spudnik. Double Caro on the sides. As we are about to actually get this action underway, we are about to finish up this tournament, SCS number 132, with the second and final Grand Finals matchup of the tournament. Winner takes all, folks.
Engagement should be starting up pretty soon, actually.
Indeed, Blue is playing very defensive right now. Red is getting into the middle of the canyon. In fact, they're pushing Blue spawn right now. Red is, of course, is Skyborne. Skyborne is not looking to play too defensively here. They're pushing up. In fact, let's look at what the Reborn is doing. Reborn, of course, putting shots in the Predtado. So is the Solidus Bucket. Predtado moving back behind cover. It looks like Fancy Cloud Dancers are the ones that are playing this defensive right now. Skyborne playing aggressively, a change of pace from what we're used to seeing from Fancy Cloud Dancers, who has been going aggressive this entire tournament.
The Blue Mobile is handcuffed because there's an AI engineer on it.
This is true. That may be why they are playing defensive. Flares are going out there looking to spot ships here. They are not getting those spots out right now. However, they do see the Fancy. Hades going to the Fancy. Reborn, however, taking some Hades shots. Hades going to the balloon of the Reborn. Fancy almost hull broken. Fancy has been hull broken here. And balloon broken. That is a double break on the Fancy. Not a good position for them to be in. Of course, Fancy with that AI on board, that is going to be devastating as they are almost completely broken. There they go, 1-0 in favor of Red. Predtado with the flank here. This is a flank a bit too late here. Solidus Bucket getting Hwacha. Hwacha going out, only picking up one gun. One gun picked up on the Solidus Bucket and one engine. That is not good. That is not good for the Predtado. Reborn turning that Gatling going in. Using the Solidus Bucket as a shield, though. A good job. They're going to pick up the engines of the Solidus Bucket. A smart move right here. The Predtado looking to escape. Desperate to escape is the Predtado. Reborn looking to turn. They will not catch the Predtado on the turn, though. They're going to take a few seconds here to get that turn, the Gatling going out. And the Mobula back up. Predtado doing a good job making the best of that bad situation, not taking any permahull damage. Fancy is back up. Fancy, of course, is looking to go through the cloud cover, getting those Hades out on the Reborn. Hades, however, not connecting. Solidus Bucket right now doing a good job of delaying the Fancy from doing anything. Predtado coming in the back door. Here he comes. Predtado coming into Huacha. It looks like the Solidus Bucket is the target. Huacha going wild, but they do pick it up. They do pick up the guns with the back half of that clip. Solidus Bucket, meanwhile, eating a lot of fire damage on that balloon. Solidus Bucket is now at 20 stacks on the balloon. They should lose that balloon. There they go. Balloon has been popped.
There's good Huacha on the engine.
Good Huacha by the Predtado. They have complete control of the Galleon. They do not, however, have control of the Reborn. They need to be very, very careful. Does the Predtado Reborn caught right now? They cannot descend. The Solidus Bucket is acting as a shield. The Reborn cannot descend on the Predtado. Predtado controlling the engagement so far. The Fancy moving up. They are trying to pick off the Reborn. Reborn not in any position to assist. They are turned around. Solidus Bucket completely controlled right now. Predtado has the Galleon under control. Hull break on the Reborn. Fancy looking to put that Gatling out right there. It's a Gatling DPS race between the Mobulas. Fancy not hull broken. Reborn not hull broken. Looks like the Artemis picks up the hull break on the Fancy. Shots going out. Artemis. Oh, the Artemis picks up the Gatling. Well done by the Fancy. Solidus Bucket is getting ground down. That balloon is still popped. The hull is not broken on the Solidus Bucket. We'll keep the action on the Mobulas as the Predtado gets a watch out on the Solidus Bucket. Solidus Bucket is grounded. Predtado might be looking to peel off. Yes, they are going to re-engage. They're going to re-engage the Reborn here. Reborn's about to get side-flanked here. Tiger uppercut on the balloon.
Oh, just missed it.
That might not be a bad thing. Is the Reborn, they might be looking to shield the Fancy. Fancy is in trouble right here. Oh, Huacha, that might have been a bad peel right there. They might should have kept the Solidus Bucket down 2-0 in favor of Skyborne. Solidus Bucket, of course, getting that Huacha back up, and the Predtado is caught in a 1v2. Now the Huacha goes out, and they pick up all guns. Only one engine left on the Solidus Bucket.
I don't think it will matter too much. The Mobula can still re-engage.
Wow, my goodness, Predtado getting very feisty right there with that positioning. Predtado backing up, looking to watch out the Solidus Bucket.
It looks like the blue team is at full strength now, but they have two gunners.
They have two gunners? They have two gunners, you're right. So they are not backfilling with the loadout that they called earlier. Hades going out from the Fancy. Predtado is balloon broken, but again, look at the Predtado. Predtado is actually keeping their perma-hull up very well against those 1v2s. Just they're not really able to. The Mobula, however, is losing the engagements. It might be because simply put, they've had that AI on board.
I mean, yeah, they are handcuffed every time they try to go one-on-one with the Mobula, just because they can't tank as much and they can't fire as much.
Indeed. They do have an AI on board right now, so the gunner has removed himself from the match. That means that there's not that improper build in play. That's okay. As the Predtado moves in, they're looking to once again shut down the Solidus Bucket. Reborn so far has been carrying the match for Red, basically picking up the Fancy every time. Predtado still doing a good job. Yes, a flare, but they do have the chem spray on board, so that means that they are not affected by that. They are not affected at all. We're going to keep an eye on the Solidus Bucket versus Predtado. Predtado peels off. They're going to re-engage the Reborn. A good call in this situation. I like this re-engagement right here. Getting the Huacha off. A good job right there by the Predtado. They could have a ram kill in play here. They're going for the ram kill right here. Reborn is in trouble. They missed the ram kill, but they do stomp him down a bit. They're still stomping him down. This could be a curb stomp with the tail. I've almost picked it up. They're still trying to push him down. They do pick it up. The Predtado picks up. It might have been a Caro kill right there. Blue is on the board. And now Blue has the correct loadout on board. Classy Maniac backfills for Blue. Big thanks to him for backfilling for the blue side. Now we have full strength for both sides, as the Sawdust Bucket now deciding discretion is a better part of valor. They're going to escape with 50% perma. As we have about half the match gone by, Red up 2-1. Of course, Red looking to regroup here. Red, of course, still with first blood advantage, so Skyborne still in control. With half the match gone by, they have nothing to worry about right now as long as they continue their game plan. However, Blue, of course, is the Fancy Cloud Dancers. Fancy Cloud Dancers need to be very careful. They, of course, do not have to rush things. Only half the match has gone by. They need to, of course, pick their target. Stay disciplined. Flares go out. They're looking to make sure they spot the Fancy. They do indeed just that. Both sides with plenty of time to work with as a Prentado looking to flank. Let's keep an eye on the Prentado. They do get the side flank on the Sawdust Bucket. Does Reborn notice the side flank, though? Let's find out. Reborn does not notice the side flank until after the Hwacha. Prentado does not get a clean Hwacha in. They do get 2 guns, but no engines. Fancy moving up. This is not a good spot for the Prentado, though. Sawdust Bucket basically taunting the Prentado, basically daring him to come after the engines. That could be Tar any second. Do not be surprised to see Tar from the Sawdust Bucket. Oh, but too late. Too late. Oh, they don't have Tar as it is. My bad. Reborn looking to push the Prentado now.
I think Blue's advantage right now on this engagement.
Prentado now in a great spot right now, pushing the Reborn. This could be a replay of what happened earlier, except with double hull breaks. Prentado gets the hull back up. Reborn, oh, they're going to peel back for the Hwacha. Are they going to pick it up?
Oh, there's a flamethrower.
Oh, Reborn holding on by a thread. Is the Gatling going to pick it up? No, it does not. They hold on. They get that hull duct taped very quickly. Reborn with a sliver of perma-hull. They are in a world of hurt as they Fancy trying to do something. That's a hull break on the Fancy. That could be devastating. Watch a follow-up. That's a kill right there. 3-1 in favor of Red. That was quick, decisive, good decision-making by Red picking it up. Even if the Reborn goes down, you can call it worth for Skyborne. Prentado looking to escape arcs of the Galleon. Are they going to go for a kill? No, they're going to back it up. They're going to take the perma-hull advantage into the next engagement, probably for the best right now. A good Hwacha going out on the Sawdust Bucket. Sawdust Bucket, of course, losing all those guns. They should be able to get out. The Prentado should be able to get out here very quickly. Of course, Fancy is starting to move in, so that means that we should have a reset on the engagement. Of course, let's look at Fancy's point of view. Fancy, of course, is trying to lay down cover fire on the Reborn. They could potentially, at this spot, they could pick up a cheap one here on the Reborn. Hades going out on the Reborn. They could. They very well could. They've got that armor in danger right now. Reborn backing up the truck. They're realizing maybe that was a mistake pushing. They don't pay for it, though. Hades does not rain true on the Reborn. That gives them a stay of execution for right now. Let's get a quick check on the timer. As Prentado moves in, Prentado moving on the Sawdust Bucket. Good Hwacha getting the engines and 2 guns. The road should be plowed for Fancy. Fancy is moving in on the Reborn. Reborn is down to low armor, low perma-hull. Fancy could get these Hades shots in. If they get the Hades shots in, that should be a hull break. That's a hull break, and the Hades just missing. The Hwacha follows it up, though. Fancy's hull broken, though, on the other side. Sawdust Bucket looking to pick up a return fire kill right here. Fancy's in trouble. No engines. That is devastating for the Fancy. The Sawdust Bucket has the back of the Fancy. Actually has almost the back of the Fancy. Oh, a terrible Hwacha right there by the Prentado. Fancy could pay for it. He pays with more perma-hull, and he goes down. The missed Hwacha makes him pay. However, Prentado moving in very quickly on the Sawdust Bucket. Huacha going out. They are trying to get control of the Solidus Bucket. A good Huacha picking up guns, but no engines. Side Carol looking to do some work here. As the Reborn is back up, a hull break on... No, that's a balloon break on the Solidus Bucket. Pretado may be overstaying its welcome here. It is a 2v1. Pretado may have overstayed its welcome in this engagement. Reborn looking to move in. That is complete and utter destruction going out on the Pretado. They have no guns. They are in trouble. Pretado near the bottom of the map. Uh-oh, that is not a good spot for the Pretado. They're looking to get through that small little crevice. They're hull broken. Solidus Bucket looking to ram kill with the Galleon. Oh my goodness, could this actually finish it up? No, it does not finish it up. Solidus Bucket looking to put cell points on the board. No, they do not pick up the Galleon ram. My goodness, that could have been an exciting finish to SCS number 132. But no, we are denied the Galleon ram. Pretado still in danger. My goodness, the Pretado absolutely getting lit up, but barely surviving there. That could have been a very exciting finish as the Reborn has been hull broken. Yes, Pretado has to be very careful here. If they die, it's over. Let's get a timer check right now.
We're at 3:55.
3:55 left in the match. That means Blue needs to get aggressive here. Hull break on the Reborn. A good job right there. A good combo. Well-timed Huacha. Part of that clip missing, though. Pretado moving in on the Reborn.
It was very aggressive.
Very aggressive. I don't blame them at this point. With 3:50 left, they need to get a quick kill. Reborn. Oh, the Reborn is caught right here. Look at the positioning of the Reborn. The fish is smelling blood right here. This should be a kill on the Reborn if they position properly. Reborn moving just enough down.
Damage.
Yeah, Pretado deciding to play it a little bit safer right now. Fancy taking some damage here. Solidus Bucket trying to put shots out. Fancy is trying to move up, I believe. Fancy is moving up through the clouds. Huacha going out on the Reborn. A good Huacha right there, picking up all sorts of guns. Reborn has no guns. One engine. Actually, they get one gun back up right now. Fancy and the Solidus Bucket going at each other. The Pretado is currently winning this engagement against the Reborn. They need to win this engagement to keep this match alive, does the Pretado. They need to win it. The problem right now for the Pretado, they do not have any side gap. They do not have any side gap. They need to use the environment to get the hull strip. They're going to ram. Oh, a beautiful sandwich against the environment.
Ram.
Great job right there. They were waiting for that moment. They do pick it up 4-3. Blues catching up.
Fancy's in a very precarious situation right now.
Refresh my memory. Who has first blood advantage?
I believe Red Team does.
Red Team.
Yeah, Red Team.
Skyborne has first blood advantage. That means the Fancy's been hull broken here. However, the Huacha follow-up, that prevents a lot of damage going out. Pretado looking to move in very aggressively. This could be a ram on the balloon. Indeed it is. A ram with a follow-up carronade. A good decision right there by the Pretado picking up that balloon break. The Fancy moving in with the flamethrower looking to lock down the Solidus Bucket. However, that Chem Spray is doing its job, no fire stacks, and however, the Pretado looking to return the favor. Solidus Bucket tried to ram the Pretado earlier. Pretado returning the favor with a Huacha, not the kill just yet, as the Fancy's back in, the Reborn back in action. Solidus Bucket will keep the action right here. On the Solidus Bucket, they should be dead any second. There's the balloon break. Fancy's hull broken, we gotta go back up to the Fancy. And Pretado realizing that this is a trouble situation, they have to move back up to the Fancy. They decide to go for a Tiger Uppercut. They miss the Tiger Uppercut. They miss the arc. Meanwhile, Fancy is in trouble right here. Fancy trying to move under the Reborn. Reborn might go for a stomp right here. Mid-air stomp. They're going to get it. They are stomping him. Mid-air. Could they pick it up? Are they going to pick it up? Pretado looking for a ram right here. Oh, that could be a game-saving ram right there by the Pretado. They're picking up hull right there as the Pretado. That's it, kill. 4-4, 4-4, all tied up. 1:30 until overtime. Here we go, folks. Get the defibs. We have one kill to decide it all. Pretado, low perma. Solidus Bucket, low perma. Here we go, folks. Let's go. Final kill. One more wins the match either side. Red has first kill, that won't matter here. Solidus Bucket completely gun broken. Solidus Bucket with low perma. Both ships moving in very quickly.
Where's the hull strip?
Hull strip, and there it is! My goodness, the comeback by Blue! My goodness, Fancy Cloud Dancers with an incredible 5-4 victory over Skyborne.
Really close on prediction then.
Winning SCS number 132. My goodness, what a finish!
I was calling a 5-3 victory for Fancy Cloud Dancers, but I feel pretty happy with that.
Whoo!